Warm-up sets. Here's how to perform them. They are super, super important in order to optimize your workouts and making sure that you're actually getting the most out of your workout and you're performing at your highest potential. Let's say, for example, on the leg extension, I usually do about 47 kilos for my first set, which I'll hit about 8 reps of, for example. So what I'll do for my first warm-up set is I'll go maybe about 40% of my working weight. So for here, it'll be about 19 or so kilos. For example, I'm gonna perform my first warm-up set for about 10 to 12 reps, making sure every single rep looks exactly the same as if it was my working set. After I've performed that first 10 to 12 reps of the warm-up set, I will then slightly increase the weight by about, let's say 20% or so, 25%. I'll perform my second warm-up set after about a minute or so rest. I will now rep out 5 to 6 reps with the heavier weight. As we progressively get up in weight, as we warm up, we want to progressively calm down in reps because we don't want to fatigue ourselves. That's why we start 10 to 12 reps and slowly go down. My last warm up, I can either do 2 things. One, I can either choose a weight that's slightly lighter than my working set by 1 or 2 or 3 kilos or so and perform 2 to 3 warm up reps. Or I can actually choose the actual working set that I usually do as my warm up for 1, 2 or 3 reps max. What this will do is it'll prime your nervous system and switch it on and say, cool, let's get ready for this heavy set. So I'll perform 1, 2 or 3 reps with my working weight set as my heavy warm-up. Another reason why we do the warm-up set as the same weight as your working set is it's a way to feel the weight to see how heavy does it feel today. If it feels slightly lighter than it should have, then it may be your cue to actually increase the weight just slightly. So for example, today I did 47 kilos as my last warm-up set, which is usually my working weight set. I did 2 reps, but it felt pretty easy. I might actually increase the weight for my first working set. That last warm-up set is also called a feeder set. So we're feeling the weight and we're saying, should we do this weight for the working set or should we go slightly heavier? Once you've done that, rest about a minute or so and then proceed to your first working set. You want to do this with absolutely every single exercise you do, but specifically on your first couple exercises as you're still cold. Once you're pretty warm going into the second half of your workout, you won't need to do as many warm-up sets. I still would recommend 1 or 2 warm-up sets minimum. So let's say you're halfway through your workout and now your legs are pretty warm. Rather than doing 3 or 4 warm-up sets, you'll do 1 warm-up set or 5 reps. You'll do 1 heavy warm-up set as a potentiation or priming nervous system set, and then you'll get straight into it. Or you can literally just do the heavy warm-up set and then go for your actual set.